Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. For those that don't know, I do a Red Sox podcast through a company called FanArch. So on YouTube, if you go to @Red Sox Now, you can watch all the episodes from the week. We do that Monday through Friday. But here on my personal account, I've been doing these 5-minute updates that I think you'll love. Maybe we'll go longer today. I don't know. Maybe we'll stick to 5. You let me know. Subscribe to the channel. My subscribers here on my personal YouTube soaring towards 5,000, which is crazy to believe. I had 1,400 last year, and for those that want to know about creating content, it is a grind. I have not earned a ton of money. It's not something I do for the money. I do it because I love doing this, creating content. And for those that don't know, I'm a 29-year veteran of professional baseball as a radio and TV broadcaster. On Friday night, I actually had a front row seat with the Hall of Famer, the Woo Sox Hall of Famer, and former big league GM J.P. Ricciardi for Peyton Tolley. And JP said it during the broadcast. He should pitch in the big leagues his next start. He was unbelievable. He gave up a soft double to start the game. The third baseman was in and way off the line, and Matt Etzel hit a little squibber. And then after that, Tolley retires 15 in a row with 9 strikeouts. So the Blue Sox lost, but, in AAA, you're looking for development pieces, and Tolley is certainly one. David Sandlin still, as a reliever, it's still a little rough. He's struggling with that adjustment, and Justin Slayton went an inning as well. But, of course, the big news was at Yankee Stadium, where Brian Bayo dominated again. He has had some unbelievable numbers against the Yankees in his career. I don't know what to make of that because it's different lineups. So I think it shows a lot about him in the big moments that against good teams. I think this is part of Bayo. We've seen at times, that loss of focus when he had a pitch during the day. But I like him in big games. And he is really, he is a legit 2 with a little bit of spillover as a 1, I think, for some teams. And JP and I were saying last night, you could go into next year with Crochet, Bayo, and Tolley, and then just figure out the other 2. You could buy the other 2. I'd let Giolito go. I'd go buy it. Go buy 2 starters, or we'll see what happens in the system. Maybe Dobbins comes back. That's a pretty good 4. So the Red Sox, you got to give Craig Breslow credit on this. A former big league pitcher who made it a priority to get pitching. And you've already seen a draft pick, Tolley, and then let's see with Witherspoon and Phillips and the guys that they drafted this year. You don't need, and I've said this, if you can homegrown a couple of guys, it can change everything. Bayo's one, if Tolley's another, and you have that 3 as your core going forward, wow. Winning 1-0 on the road at any level, I would say even Little League on the road, high school, is not easy. And the Red Sox got it. Connor Wong came through. He's starting to play more. 310 hitter over his last 9. I talk about this a lot. Younger players are not good bench players. Same with David Hamilton. You can't expect young guys, and JP talked about it last night. It's not conducive for younger players in the big leagues. It's hard enough to play a couple times a week. And Wong is now playing a lot more, and he had the game-winning RBI last night. That's what champions do. Low off the bench, had the pinch hit, and Wong drove him in. You had 3 hits from Bregman. That was it. 3 guys had hits. You won the game. That's all that matters. And the bullpen, which I don't know why I still get comments from people that say they don't trust it. I really don't understand it. I don't know what you're watching, some of you. I really don't. You would not be in the playoff conversation without Chapman, first of all. He has a 1.08 ERA. Yeah, I know, him and those, you have 4 good guys, but then there's some other weak parts. Yeah, that's every team in baseball. But the trust of putting Whitlock and Chapman out there, 8 and 9 on the road, Yankee Stadium, 2 innings, 4 strikeouts. It's a real good back end. You get Slayton back, it's going to be even more dominant. And I've said all year, what I like about the Red Sox is their ability to win games where there's less than 5 or 4 runs combined. They've done that more this year than any other year. I'll tell you another statistic that I dug up yesterday with the Red Sox. And I think this is really, I can't measure it against any other teams, but I was curious How many times a starter has not gone 5 this year? It's actually happened 42 times. So 42 out of 129. What is that? 33%. Every third game, your starter doesn't go 5 innings. In 15 of those 42 games, the bullpen has had to eat at least 4 innings and gone scoreless. Think about that. Well, 15, is that really good? Yeah, I would say so. 36% of the time, when your starter has not gone 5, the bullpen has come in and gone scoreless. Or I should say no earned runs. I can look up how many times they've given up 1 run or 2 runs, but they've eaten a lot of innings. And I'll calculate the ERA, and I'll do that for another show. But that to me is remarkable. They were 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position, I know. But when you pitch, you stay in a conversation of a playoff team. Oh, you got to hit better. Absolutely. But you're in the conversation. You're winning a lot of games this year with low run totals. It's not something this Red Sox team did last year. It's because you have better players. That's it. Right? That's what I look at. I'm looking right now. The Red Sox have 7 wins where they've scored 3 runs. 6 where they've scored 2. And they have 3 1-0 wins. So they have 16 of their wins this year when scoring 3 runs or less. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Here's another statistic that says a lot. Through all of the ups and downs during the 3-game losing streak, doomsday. Since June 30th, the best ERA in baseball belongs to, yeah, you guessed it, the Red Sox, 3.17, with the second best record in baseball since June 30th, behind Milwaukee, 34-11. The Brewers have won 34-45. You've won 29-44 with the best ERA since June 30th. That'll take. Where are the Red Sox hitting-wise since June 30th? 7th best average in baseball. Toronto's hitting .287 since June 30th. Sox .259. Pitching has done wonders in 2025. It has kept you alive. I think it's made you go, oh, wow, losing streak. You can win a couple close games, and you got Crochet on Saturday at 1 o'clock. We'll talk all about it on Sunday. I can't wait. Can't wait. So thank you for watching. Today is an 8-minute update. Maybe we'll change it to 8 minutes. Have a great Saturday. Go Sox.